Yes, yeah. It's a free now. What will be open na bebre drive na kasi ho otenachiri. Se sawoni ama bobo ne kwotenachiri no hwa. Ene e won na ekotwi babre man nyina opa da ni nyina e wachire ho. But driver seat ho no de front ho de don't pinch and there. Yeah, when you're near the year, who are doing your marketing, kitty be away, and who are yes, Bukumai for no so. Bukumai for now, drivers and load cars and air stations and no. Or be babbit now, many pananya west, or better on yard or babeda. Mumania way, one him so bad, ya won't quite chilly. 10 year baya and near marketing to be a put in place, letting me a boy and who buy a crack every can when she at home. Areho so obi a wono ne tua busua no wono ne koba ehwe busua na a sign obi na ho a akwakoda nti enne nipa no waka dem na se wato ananom e wonse do o driver so ohwe no wabra gina neda obi antimi nyohwe gina neda because wo ye nipa bre nipa nikum anadwo ye boma anikum. Enti so officer wa bre wani kumwa menua obi enjo hwe gina park se kurom na mbedura park wo kuronum e ka kire ai passenger se wa bre wo pese wotene mu kakra ne da woni so tewa na mato aso se nipa na fe se wo mpene emma wontene mu enye ya so atwa ticket ya wie wo pa wonsi form ya dura kwantimfi enti wo pa wonsi form no fa ne car no nko ba bi obekọ omo aka ne betene mu atwen when is sotewa na do matwas because ya nshase anye niema bi yi a ye ne baby ya hoso no enka nipa ba akokora ayi a friend say wo mo abehe na accident ni nsa atwa ne ne atwa accident na bubu na gudem accident ne bia ye nyanka adani street children ene na ekeka ho sa ne ma no e wo se yetimi.
Past 4 years, it has been a joy and a great privilege to serve our nation as president. There were many moments of great satisfaction, some moments of frustration, and some moments of disappointment. That is not saying anything special. That is life. And I did not expect that everything the government tries to do would have universal acceptance. There is one subject, though, which I believe we, the people, need to have an open conversation, and that is the phenomenon of Galamsey. Should we allow or not allow Galamsey? The illegal mining that leads to the pollution of our water bodies and the devastation of our landscape. As I have said often, the Almighty having blessed us with considerable deposits of precious minerals, there would always be mining in Ghana. Indeed, there has always been mining in Ghana. The problem we have is the use of modern technology that leads to the illegal mining methods, posing serious dangers to our water bodies and the health of our environment. The pollution of our rivers and water resources has been so acute on occasion that the Ghana Water Company is unable to afford the distilling of water to make for safe drinking. We have to talk about Galamsey. We who are leaders owe it to the country to take the subject out of the party political arena and have an honest conversation about this menace to our future.
Government is proposing a sanitation and pollution levy, SPL, of 10 pesos on the price per liter of petrol or diesel under the Energy Sector Levies Act, ESLA, Energy Sector Recovery Levy, Delta Fund. Mr. Speaker, it will be recalled, yes, boiler tax, environment, so that you are not afflicted by diseases.
We are our own enemies. We are the deadly virus infecting one another. I read an article that talks about a man said, I got the opportunity to meet 6 rich Ghanaian men, and I asked them this question: why are they not building factories for the youth of this country to get a job to do? These 6 rich businessmen burst into laughter as if I have said something funny. Then one said, the people shouting, no food, no jobs are all thieves. The writer said, I said, really? I was shocked. And the man then went on, he said, I run a manufacturing business and trading business. He said, the biggest challenge in my manufacturing business is not electricity. It is not infrastructure. The biggest challenge is getting honest staff. Everyone we hire appears to be on a mission to steal as much as possible. They will inflate invoices, recording less than the actual number of units produced. The worst part of it all is that all the fraud we have uncovered is not done by a single person. It is usually many staff who collude with each other, from the production line to sales to finance and even to top management. The businessman said, there was a year I overhauled management 3 times. I now use Indian expatriate management. So competent, so honest, and so straightforward. I thought they were expensive at first, with all the visa fees, accommodation, house staff. But now that the losses due to staff theft have been reduced to a minimum and efficiency increased, the Indian management has turned out to be cheaper than the previous African Ghanaian management. Now all sensitive positions involving money go to Indians. Africans are only allowed in non-sensitive positions. This is what the businessman further said. I used to criticize indigenous African companies like Dangote Group that hire so many Indians when there are many unemployed Africans. But now I understand their painful decisions.
Abusiafo kana wubre na aso no medikai ti hu kakra e kire mo bone fosam bone ayi na no ye correct me bone adoso papa na nei ye hwe ye bambo e ho nsem se ne esi etie efa krono sem emu armed robbery cases a ekoso e wo meye emu ene mu ho no mo bra ayi lockdown ne e ba ye mu no e ba beto dwa so krono ne ta niema no e ade a ate aba fom enei sa na tie anase sen empempenso be na akwakoduru akosoro anase edaso a ewo fom na sese kwan be no mo fa so a wo edi wo dwuma isanse yese emere kwa ni mo no mo so sesa wo ne mtiafi wo asesa kwan wo fa so wo kwakoro no bo no emu kakra enti ebehwese yensa ebeka security analyst Yura Adam Bona na yene no edi nkomo efa sa ade eho ensam no se ebasa na betimi aka no wanka ama ohu antowo a ahwe ya no anya BP robbery cases ayeka ho asemi we me encha ye kra papa bi o hye fridge mu a yensie no po ai yensie no si watakrade ansam aha ono akodi nipa kwa ye adwuma sam na nimfifre obi manso obi manso tana enya asem ketwa onye ska akra de baba any project wako akoto building materials ni adiska aka ehye ne ho wo bag mu dena akronfo edin 10 omakoto ahye ne so jeme womabontuo womakuno na ene na asem so egu awutie ne eha element na yede eba yehwe bambo ehon nsem ne de ni esi akronfremfo womo edwumadie eso enti yeguso a ehwese yensa ebeka security analyst Yura Adam Bonana yene no edi enkomo kakra no abiebie nema abi aniso a kire se de be ya wo pia kwa abonte ana wo nam baabi a wo nso obeye security conscious na etumi aboa yenyina yanka nwo yase ye de ka ne atena sepa ye ka ne edi nkyene boto ayi kotoko ne ho na aya men Emmanuel Fando and was loud and clear ewo gomwa amwanda and what different mo aba Bedia Kubi Ebenezer and was watching live freaking Tampa South Mansie. Please tell Mr. President that last year he addressed Ghanaians to wash our hands with water and soap. No water in our country, even fire service they need water. I know they are bano. I was thinking see the way free just Gomwan cry and was please let me use your platform to ask Mr. President, will he and his appointees allow Mr. Kisia Jabi, new special prosecutor, work independently to fight corruption in his government? New special prosecutor must start fighting corruption at the presidency. Yes. I'm just asking we ya near papa PC appeal for this so what they ebisano. Women's Vilatunas, Mamibiama, thank you so much for the good job. Lawyer Jabin, welcome. Don't be like you. Abbas Captain Awoshin was watching you live from Awoshi Zongo. Good afternoon to you. Please tell this talkative government that Ghanaians are really suffering under the big elephant government. My regards to Ghana Bill Gates and Alhaji Naziru Muhammad. Walanyo Akwetian, what do we have? If Ghana is now practicing culture of silence and you talk, Dr. Sam Jonah. You just found your voice after the death of J.J. Rollins and sold Ashanti gold mines to your friend. Hey, Mbacho, Mr. Walanyo, please come again. I beg you. And now we are baba share robbery cases what Ghana and robbery cases what Ghana yeba ana ya baba bun kompo ahwechi na ya share armed robbery cases what Ghana. Bonefo sam ketenkete bo hono ma ye ha dwene krono ketenkete ene ade wo bo hono ba wona ba bi ni yakohwim ne bag gefre ne nsam usika no wallet ehye botom no bi atwe afiri mu ni nyina eye ne man ketenkete a emwa yen krono sam no emwa yen ena afi so kura ne sa hoho ebo mai mu se bia ombebo mani akohoma ewon sraha bia wodo ewo Ghana hanamo a enhye wo mu nkran emomani nka enti wo mo ha wo so wo mbeba kra etu wo ya sa de ne nyese bia sabe wo ye de tia obi o wo ye de apam unhira eti aka se ne ya fa so atufo se ukuta bibi unam baabi ufese bia baabi a onam no e hono mo ye danger zone ni ade a na wahwe ho yie Wape nipa bi aka ho ana waben baabi a nipa ewo. Mobile phones, for instance, say wo bo hono ma waduru baabi a chase otumu se te bibi sikura no otie ma ogifo bi e ma na ho na ne mobile phones miense ekita nyina wo beyi miemia ama obi ahu se okita phones ne ade. Wuduru baabi afo se obi e ni ho bibi si a ebe hawo bibi si a unya boafo unya gifo bi a eno ane se bag ne kita wa ne wo mo ne se di ahye wo moto mo na simrika tente tetetetetete no atwam ho na akọ baabi enye ho e na wo ba akọ relax akọ ye ho style biama draw attention e de ama ho. Yesi we obi a wo se wo de wo bambo wankasa wo bambo no fa hye wo nsam and your own security sekita wankasa isansa we are conscious of yourself, we are security conscious eno na beboa amase bia hu se bibi ni wo hu sakrai we wo ha ubetimi etu ho anamo ana wani beba ho so entem na watimi aye bibi afa ho. Ebusua ni akai wo ese am robbery cases na yehemu a ne sabio violent crimes ni ade yade a ekosoro nkakra rape kraka ho ni nyina ekoso ho no mo a de bia wo kwa sori aba na ebu dan ni ayi niema ene niema bebre ya chese ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu enafe manfo a wo mo efrifri aman ahodo so ene wo ma betena oman mu no wo mo eka ho bi pa ena sabo ne boni ekokọ okoso nsemone ekokọ okoso binum so kra no wo mo ye fraudsters ya credit card mu fraud ene ade ni nyina wo mo eye entimesre wa wo credit card de ememfiri wonsa da biara da wo credit card ene wo ATMs ni ade emma emfiri wonsam enko baabi enko chese ememfiri wo ho da biara da fasie pa fasie yie na mpesa me kire fasie yie na bo ho ban ye security conscious because a wo anya security conscious obie ne ho a obebo ho ban 100% e de amount wankasa wo ban bo no e hye wo a wonsam. Ebuzi afen ekwan ebie yensa aka security analyst Yera Adam Bona yene no ebabedi enkomo Yera Bona ewie yemo ha o
me jemoso
bibi abakode
bibi aboko
ye de radia se yesi ewie yeto safre wa na ye behwe am robbery cases ekoso ewo maimu yenya ntie se wo mo develop new modus operandi bia wo mo de ye adwuma na before ebeba new operandi no so no yenhwe lockdown brain mu last year yenya ntie se am robbery cases ni akono nketenkete ni ade no abebe ba form so eda so tesa ana emu asan peja.
Oh, I'm remembering this. See, I can now. More PJE. See, I did. The personal. Let me say, agent because now those days, no, I'm robbery. No, nanka. Open say, yeah, I'm robbery. Nanka. The other can say, yeah, a shaman. And now because Ashanti region, Kumasi to be specific, the central district of Afghanistan, Kumasi, KJTane, Abu Abu, Nedia Kekafu. But OTBB said, we are Unim Kumasi, you know, Kumasu Bantama. I mean, I haven't been there for a long time, but Bantama is a more organized community. I mean, anyone, I don't think it has changed that drastic to the extent that armed robbers, because Bantamaya, Babia, you have, you know, there are, you know, bypasses, there are, you know, access routes, there are, and yeah, baby, I'll be to me, armed robbers, be to me, I'll share, twash will be so arrobino. So said, you can say social media, so one day. Now, the class one and Peswa, so whom, baby, crimes, no, coso, and the picture, and so for me, there are a lot of factors. probably me sure say we will have to look at.
Aye.
A man from the mumu.
Wow.
Now we are all at risk. I'm not trying main try say me didn't be share but see to me my yeni edaho said the bear ye share a memu ya sabi do one person be adwuma na ye obi a omo mo ya adwuma den a be a omo going about their duties why we are not obi akwa robo or robo mpo na say when proud na say when kuma na you can't say what on yamias. So this is the situation.
Okay. You're right, Adam. You miss us now. We can say BB and akwa kano ama abasa factors ben and akwamasa increase aba.
Factors need to say many stations here can I've raised them several factors. No, Osha, unemployment, any you can say lack of alertness, unemployment. And apart from that, young Kasansu to Memufono. Yeah, need and share that and I mean, Berena, Yetna, Petemu, na, Kensikasem, and also Kensika. Sebi, Utumi Kojum, na May, Ubehu Bina, Ubia Betonadie, no a triano, sometimes 5,000. 5,000, no, and yan unkwa, why did you 5,000 it be? Bibri, Nation, why Jay Shannon, or the coffee, or being so. Obi ba beto nema ebia anaju de so anase gbemre a o yapon na obi abase me beto ade sei na o ye uton iron rods uton sei ni na nipa na ba okuta sika no ebia 20 30 40,000 now the amount cash o de be ko hin ebia obi ga wo shop ni mo anase o de be kofi sankofo gina dodo na wa hwe yi a o de sika na ba no no abese twa no ho afre ne boys mo ma ba be robo. And that is what is going on. Apart from that, Osha in Bambo now. One thing Amaka to go na say Bambo and Kasano Bia or Tibambo as Tibia Becatro say Bambo on the crack pa a wonimu you can say intelligence. But in Krumuhano, in Bambo no, and share that any crabia and I say there is no soul, the soul of every security architecture. The soul of every security is, the soul of every security is its intelligence. But unfortunately, we are in Bambona. The crowd entered in the whole now. The bands to the Onamnase, Ukraine, Womono, a fruit Munase, Cordia, no one say, well, and as only any pebble. Near said, Coffee baby, a crano, who flew more coin, baby, a so no coin, a coffee near the bank. And so these are very important factors. I am sharing two more. National security. Those days, say BNI, NIB, National Intelligence Bureau. It didn't get any society, but we make a and can move here, think more some for at your media house. Ubisa young intelligence community said, baby, I'm weird, intelligence officers saying, and a national security where we could more weird despite group. No multimedia, because these are the giant media houses or media organizations in Ghana. You need to make sure you have your own recruits. Either you are paying them part-time or you are paying them full-time. Apart from that, to also make sure, so be ample. And now, or try to obey, attack any of your networks. The person would be caught. Those days, no, Obia, Nania fit to say, Bibia Becatros, or to say a bon national anthem in country now. Yeah, GBC. A bon national anthem, I bet no Bia can say there's a kind of saying MPs there one more report to the nearest police station because there's coup. And so people on GBC. Okay, now GBC. We more be able, but on GBC, we'll be looking for the other stations, the big ones, multimedia, despite group, But my point is that what is this the level of intelligence? It doesn't exist. And so when you look at it and break it down into it tells you that Ubisa said farmers saying, any ready for saying, any drivers saying, any sabi or more can or more saying, any how many of them and the national security bet to me are cast. Some of who we a farmer who are Ghana Burkina border. We a farmer, we are Ghana Togo border, Ivory Coast near the Kikaho. So conforbi and I say woody cross the bar. They train them on to me. I send information say, hey, in conforbi we the cars it was we don't have it. And so when you bring it down, you can say mobile money has become a fertile ground for spreading the kind of robberies in Ghana. Those days, the all kind of robberies that you can restrict it to some communities. In there, we have mobile money joints. Yeah, banks. They can't say bankers. They transact money. They take money and they give out money. How many of them and your national security identifies there? These are the hotspots. So these are the things. And then you can say, Minister of Finance, Nipana, Ghana Hayina Yesika, and Shannon San, or the Nensa Ashe and Krater Biase. Or say, Yames, bomb of one, more any recruitment, Bium among chain, no more or more recruitment from my other training, or more shall no more tap into. Are there a friend of IGF, internally generated fund, no more fund to our training? So, what it means is that we are fire service, we are police, we are military, we are immigration, and the Kika Honasa only internally generated funds. Yeah, not trainees, so Mukofi. Yeah, can say so. You can say accident is you have fire service for to free people who are trapped. Immigration, we better than also much you are with police for. I can't do the money in personal in it tells you that we say a mayani a basset in Kuku and you may say if we have a foresight, we'll be able to see and you can say invest. There's been some investment, but unfortunately, let me say it's been a knee-jerk reaction. And so for me, they make me a can't.
Not just we are fit 2021 year because of some restrictions in here didn't know. Bambo won some kasa every Makua was one boy and Hobano. One by restricted.
Of course, I'm very restricted. But may name say the restriction is temporary. But it doesn't happen anywhere. It doesn't happen. As for security the reason why I Ghana yet twaba and now at the end here. Yeah, Mampenny Bia, you better no swaba, your friend of the commander and chief of the Ghana Armed Forces is because a Juma Baku pay any addition in San. So be Ghana phone in our home. Said they be a member and with chief phone in us, you better sorry, said me to me can't necessarily back ship house. I be Calapasa, Meba, Ubian Tonshameso, Ubia, and that is what the president, Juma Baku, idea Shannon San. The president of the republic, the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Ghana Armed Forces on my Juma is on the boy territorial integrity. On sure it will be intact. When the fast ride, they will be there. Or the far from more, or the far post more, to see how the Bakwa become. I a friend of cyber. I therefore you can't say from
security, yeah.
The DI, the defense intelligence. It means to say, the Constitution has made it clear that the president must make sure, say, at every given point, somehow, Ocean Constitution now, this instruction of the Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Finance, it means as a military form, BBC in the next 5 years and in the next 2 months. And so let's recruit. The Ministry of Finance is saying that stop. What does that say to young member in terms of young Bible? Me assure at share but a move. But say to me can near to a more for say. A Juma Bakwa, the Asha Oman Penny and Sa, and on my way to almost from here, so is to make sure that you die better. So for me, it's temporary. I'm hoping that one by left the ban. Now in Mabruna, a person by joining soldier, police, immigration, India Kikahono. Protocol no so you be free ho no munye na nya biaye but ba hwe ne na recruitment ni bi koso na ye may any ye may
na sempo de ye rather na sempo de yen shada anti recruitment o wo better say passing out na eko recruitment na yen shada anti
exactly and no some of us ma kan ho someone say in country no me you know in the 70s omo di police soldier immigration ade no omo de omo akoma ene oman ne do and omo di ko don sa edwuma yi but see unfortunately do na omo ko don sa edwuma we no omo a ebusuani people say what if you nya hwe we waste of time we go school no one share am pass one share that into the bonnet yam piano ti kononkon enti nipa no okono na adwene mo no no sikenti na okọ yes edwuma no enti okọ ye na sika no ma shosho no ye the AK47 na man so fan ko gade bank ade be che no no da oni akromfo akoye kana na omo akoye omo timi up no mo de etuo no robo yenga yentimemufo na ye tua ne ka no and these are the things that are going on and so for me and there are dedicated young people I mean sure some mutie Lit FM and now the millions of your listeners will be the young people who would want to be given the opportunity wholeheartedly while passing power send obey immigration duma obey police fire service need you can say military need you but unfortunately obi nimwa sisi ade anya says obi unimu obi nimwa and so obi nimu no waso nsa sebra na me fa nkone mfa enye saa adwuma no wa wo una wo ye den sen una wa bin sen una person ye adwuma ne sen adwuma no wa omu ma unya bi and enye na started I mean not today so that we don't limit it to just this government yeah na started mine is that nini na ka hu na robbery cases no okaso akọ sisi akaso a me friend of banana community kaso akọ banana community crime no esi na so for police for wo ha on be kaso mo ba e be see awie as some for police team so mo bra and so how can we live in a community like that in Ghana and so me the any say say ma ye ni da ho na say ye nyina ye de ye rebe share the country Ghana mu so be di bone a ye bet me akọ report but on your station there was a time we spoke about abemu ya okoyi police for any penny for so trace ABCD and a kun JB Dankwa. Sabe Muano, ye can say that time when we spoke, he was homeless. No ni baby. You be the crown
Demano.
Yes, Demano. Do one now mutie will never catch us and next will be bombers my body be mean police because the police are Ebiana omuni mame. The one of the catch us a conformity me fear. Me nkonko yi police for asutre because me koka ade be channel police for be captain the party say nipa we na be you asutre say we kronfo
na say gidie ya wokra e wo police adwuma no no kra no gidie no say ateko
eno de ateko ko ya krache eno kra ko ya che so these are eno na ye ka say ama krono a ekoso ye mamu ha no yentumi sia no enka ye na nka me no wo ka say minim criminal do mantembi na ma free police makasho mo say ni pay or your criminal no matter na mpa or your criminal no mo che no na police for afre me awo kokwe near the 1,000 Ghana shillings I'm telling you say within a month and ka comfort Ghana in a bet show nyina and but here can say would I'm sure so your phone lines now we call us the catch say me enti a me reporting me say o ko report wa dey chia nipa na okoyi police for us to trace or your conform police for no be point say nipa we no obe can so your conform nipa na be to asho so aboa na we so these are the things and there is no strategy here can say you are there your friend get fund you are there friend road fund you energy BBB Esla says energy BBB you are nina you are even street light input you are street light levy. That you them miss out. Say, me no can say, let be paying any attempt for Bambo and we memoir. Because it can in the but say, can say, maybe I may know, ye $1 Ghana CD for security and safety, fire service, immigration, police, say the bear, you die, better. Me come to me, sorry, I Ministry of Finance, a trauma, say, Munka, Sika Maji, for the year through these taxes are more levy me. But it's not there. And see, for me, with the normal way now, my dear, we have a long way for 1 year, for another 100 years. The security of this country would pose. And I'm not trying to, say, but if we put in the right policy, I'm telling you, Ghana, Ghanaians, by our nature, Obia will name other West African countries, you will know that Ghana, in terms of security, we could have done better. But unfortunately, the FCA can't better now. And then we say, Aka.
Or Irabana Mimisa say, Bambo some atosini, a dear Natimemufonye, or buy be a water and dear with Jum Messica, a shen home, some mobile money agency, any adino, merchant of way, dear and a woman and ye, a fast security home.
Well, for me, what we said, yes, or more, and say, Obi never be trying now, mobile money for try to register, mobile money. Now, customers, because usually, some a man, the man I am could do the man ready and even in the vehicle. Say, my minimum ready for more could you turn your mind, no more to turn your may. So, in our very register mobile money, no more customers, no so. Oh, my, you customers, no, as you say. So, see, I did, me say, Ubitriamica, Ubitriamica through mobile money. Even if they begin, now say 20% of customers never turn tools, 20% of ABR customers never turn cement, and now I better board they are getting a triac through mobile money. Eventually, they cost around to 50, 80. Over here now, you can say cash, I friend the cash no. Could be now, the ABR barber check, will be a barber twash also. Area. Obi a white now brochure thing, the catch no say. I brought your own first can show. What do you show? Who no my brochure? They are showing ATM card and answer Visa card. And no. In fact, I mean, every time I made it now brochure when I lived there. I mean, £50. What the £50 will show us another idea. I mean, so you have your card. Go to there. Now on my sign. Now wabo pin. Those is quite near signing on the free on a baby pin. You take it and you are gone. And so I'm obi to us also. I'm too sure so cash on. But the attorney say, so even in the US, I'm for the twash also adjusticano. In the UK, Sikasho one, you better also adjusticano. But Ghana has Sikano, a war, Ekutaman for, and while the money is there, criminality will go up. So these are the things I'm saying, let's say, customers, I will tell you for sure that you know that I don't carry money. Me see me dying. Those who build houses mean two or more musi nine for. Okay. Or more mutu that mean no musi na mean two or more for. ABC and say I say takradi baby. Yeah. Because you see, if this man had taken the mobile number of Omomuyo Negumano, no see only mobile number Nibia, you should be the name fantasy but send me cash at the amount me I tell my workers. No. If you are working for me, we are liberal, we are mason, we are carpenter. I tell you no. Let me have your mobile money. The money will be paid into your mobile money account. Okay. And so once that happens, one person and come back on TP of say, oh, bonus cabishan only say bonus doesn't carry money. So I don't become an open target for anybody to come and rob me. So these are the things let me say. You need that. You better reduce the crime, no. But you need a bad thing say you better reduce the crime. These are some of the things that make me a kaka.
My last two questions are me bisa na fe ye den komona aberie ye. Recently ye na crime say he came into the paper say one gold bullion van beer a security man eka ho a or escort wo mo na armed robbery attack ekwo wo mo so. Just say anwanwade wo mo say AK-47 rifle ekita no oto ye na anto. What signal does this send to us?
That AK-47 there, I mean, person may come watch them because can watch them and I say share a conform more margin be. They make to me I can say enyadia in case Maka do wanna say bullion van. A bullion van is supposed to be a bullion. Idea I can say protected, but unfortunately. Obe ni afa pickup. Sa efuom pickup ibi. Pickup a yɛde kɔ efuom. Near the container, container near the paddock. Kreto ya yɛde to sɛbi. Enwambuo ni mpɔnsibuo ni nkokobuo ni yɛde ato ano. Na sika demu no ebi a ɛyɛ sika ɔpepepepe ɛna ewom. Na sana can you say what pickup $30,000 and $35,000. That's our pickup no they swap millions of cities. The question I ask is that the Bank of Ghana and any banks now will use you can say way of transporting money no. Yeah, what is it? Because when you say a bullion van, it's supposed to be highly protected. Highly protected in the sense that the Trump anymore. The van should be able to run up to 80 kilometers an hour on a deflated tire and go sometimes close to 200-300 kilometers. But unfortunately, you say, you ambush police, you can't say, bullion van with a police officer, some kind of police officer now. And you ask yourself, why can't we have a number 4, you can't say, sophisticated bullion van TV? Bullion van that is carrying money. And then, Obia, may I sure say we tear for good one as well. On the culture say, bullion van or abroaching police in immediately. Bullion van or abroaching, so that one actually. Bullion van or abroaching on Kuta firing. Yamamu Hankwa and Abehu Bank of Ghana bullion van. Ubehu Bansi bullion van. Normally, Sikato so. Hey, people, and you ask yourself that who carries money and informs people that I'm carrying money? I mean, no smart community, no smart organization will do that. Almost Sikano, no more bar bensa yeba. Now, also Sikana, bar bensa obano. Anyone who wants to ambush you would ambush you. And so these are things that you share free, the colonial masters or Omuja, Yano, Yusu. In Fidi, Papani Kasi, Papani, you can say money shredders. And now, because if you attempt to rob a bullion van, as a Ututu, as a bullion van name, up to a certain diameter or up to a certain penetration, there's this bullion van, a friend of chemicals, you know, a best a big good sicaniso, a good sicaniso to mean paper. Apart from that, it has shredder, a bit sicanimu in other. And also, you say Sika notes I use to Ghana Hano, a BIA a friend serial number. And so the only thing Bank of Ghana, you find say a Robbie Bank A bullion van. The only thing a Bank of Ghana benefits is Sika you only pay for reprinting of the note so that there won't be any inflation or super inflation. But unfortunately, Nippon we are Sika now. Or Benny Sika in our Bank of Ghana, who says Gano, a bina yedi. I was in the UK when one of the biggest, I was still resident in the UK when one of the biggest, robbery took place in terms of bank robbery, the Securitas robbery. We are 53 million pounds, or 54 million pounds. Some Pana, Sky News, every BBC breaking said there's been a bank robbery. Robbery and command to they robbed the moment you saw imagine. That morning by 12 midday. No match, the first person who had gone out to spend the money because the Bank of England had flashed the kind of serial numbers. And to the first person, or Bible Mano, the choir I think he was going to spend. Or do what happen your grab on? Your grab on your started shooting guys. Ghana, I want to be that. I just say police for a sick room, they are
Ebin
see that. So this is what is affecting Yembambo Kumu Abayana Soja for AK-47 Members, it's for security reasons. I wouldn't want to talk about it, but I'm praying that because they tell me say if you give an AK-47 to a police officer and that AK-47 has few ammunition. Now, BBSC. Now I'm cocking it too. Now I try to say, obey police trigger. No, a pulling on. What do you expect? I don't want to go into it because for security reasons, policy for the soldier for I say to me, Casa, a protection. So I won't go. Or they make to me, I can say, and penny for no. They say Etuona yen service you. Say so muto bi kan. Omo to bi kan say de be ya. Omo asa to bo mo ho ban ya. No metumi aboyen so ye ho ban. Ye metumi aka no no.
Yo, you're abana ni kwakra mo no. Yenya ne tia say am robbers no say we develop new ways bia. We de echo robbery. Ma ye ho adesua kakra.
Say new ways na de the Chinese say bebre and they keep changing the models. Mamin can be been true. It involves you can say using the nose marks. Some nose marks, yeah, you can want them. Those days, no. Now, it was there that the shop, na say, motorbikes because do one robbery. They use motorbikes. So they are to me. I escaping them, and so move around shop now. So, share helmet, yeah, man. I think no, helmet in the nose mask. I can't tell any na. So what do you do? And also now, you say, oh, share nose mask, rush up. So that is where you are. We are. You can say somewhere in between the hard surface and then the rock. So the whole thing you can say pim. You can say a rock this way. So what I can advise is that when you are not sure, don't give out too much information. The mobile money here is. Duduana omoni mobile money vendors. Na sure say duduana itime. Omo ba omo be bisa omo interrogate omo. Oh me person me send 5,000 Ghana. Obe to me I say I think wallet to me just now say there and there they know that who could have 5,000 to me come fiamba. And you won't name the pana. Oh me ask a question. Because they say no me there me to me GI 500. They me to me GI 500 Ghana. Because say open you can say profit. Open profit do now say meje on the baba one we are no make crack and one me proud. So those are another way of advice. And apart from that, they work with you can say informants.
Okay.
Ubana obia oben obunjele nim say nipa no oni AKWAFO bi na eya adwuma. Na wakwa kokukuru sika. They get the information, they come and rob you, no match. Who should they see Kumasi Bantameya? Minya video be am review here. Me say police for be nhwehwemu here. I told you video now. What you know say it is internally orchestrated or more or mo bo akonfo na say dodo na na wo ho. And a police for be nhwehwemu here by there. Okay? Ombenya communication, ombenya information, linking the workers of that particular joint. Mobile money joint to some of the criminals.
Okay.
But unfortunately, so as far as I'm concerned, these are some of the things, my dear.
You're Adam Bona, area bedwasio.
Yo, Miss Medamaste.
Yo. Openye and nutrition come security analyst yidin de Adam Bona and Otisep. Yene no educate and common ha any day Kanewu side no yede ACA. This year now will be a Samebo watching or Adam Bona is not neutral when it comes to security. Abanga Benjamin and was Mami BIAMAH, please ask the man why there is always recruitment, but there is always no recruitment, but there is always passing out. Ayo. And Leo Lee and was this man always put fear in the masses. Many is a way you're putting fear in the masses, or person you're conscious of your own security, you're conscious of yourself, you're conscious of one kasawa environment, baby. I will be and so more ni about so. And the way no a bambo and kwama ya twetwe ya de sorry so e wo kana wudwumade so. Me santra me hotel na maba na me ba pepa na me ye ba studio na fe ne ye wop no so no ye de ahyehye so enche kra. I was your for your babio na yeba studio enchakra empenyufo enam ni omo ebesi konwa honorable Benjamin Aye Kane NPP mrashebedwane ewo Upper Dentra West empesia so ena Madi Jibril Kane NDC National Deputy Organizer na bere nyame adom honorable Benjamin Aye ababeka me ho ewo hase nene nsemo egu apon so ayebedi ehon komo sesi anyame yadom ama ban lawyer panyin abo bidin a sanipa no ne yede ne ekwakwa special prosecutor oba besi Openyi Martin Alamisi Benz Kaiser Amidu Anemu as special prosecutor. Afei Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners womo so akasa womo se betumi anka aban hwe se politicians ene nananum ahemfo bi no ho no a yenhye mi womo yemmo mu dede na enye ensena ho emma afoforo ka ho womo so eye Galamsey no enti eno danchen a sasem kroya no Isikado traditional area ohempo hona na kobna nketia ono so edna no atumbi so bia oye Galamsey se nipa no oye criminal pa oye criminal afei Yerasam Jonas so ede aba no che se ye nwumasu ahyehyeye no ye hian sakraye papa e wose esesa niema bebre ewo mu afei video bi e no so akwa abonten ama ye MAAME kejemfo National Women Organizer Emma NPP amayoko no abeya no se enye no krese odinsem bi etesa etudwa Ghana Education Services so one more ede timetable and I say yeah timetable a school for edi bebie one so omde be makwan ni nyina wo de honsem aba ena Iraq na Japan akoka ese wono no se ba se NDC etimi ewi ni power wono ankasa be hwire de animu na ensase aban ensase enkofo ato says woma wiao woma to nyina obedi animu na yagine nyina ede ama oman na we ene senkan ahodo ene ne ye ba besi nyina koso ye beta se ne se besepa ene kun na hahan na yetimi abobo ho ahwe se oman Ghana ebe ko nanimu a ene sa ono bobe na ye ewie ye mo ha o
ya nua
bom te say
nyame adom
ai fresh
wonso e
nyame adom honorable blue no efatal pa sea blue no efata pa eye mema color pa seriously
ti amami pe blue pa
sa
do me Chelsea supporter
ai odami na odami bia unye bia na support one Liverpool what ya fanchen what ya fanchen
Liverpool
so Ghana dey obi support your team no Ghana team dey obi support Black Stars ni wo ma keke nketo na keke ho nyina obi support
Ghana team papa ni kotoko any the rest is team papa ni kotoko ni the rest
obi a won dey ono bo ne ensem a egu apono so no ya de aba ye mako be ensia na mbese ye fa no first 3 na ye bobo ho na fa wi aba be fa last 3 na no so yetimi edi ho enkomo na ye de aba awieye eti yenhwe attorney general wa nominate Yerakisi Ajaben as special prosecutor on ebe replace Yuramatena Midu and afen so no Galamsey foi small scale miners no association no say kaban entimi name na won shemi some of the politicians and the chiefs then ebe ya ebe detail others no say omo so do omo ho ebe she Galamsey tu no mo and a third one no ebe ye educational system na Yerasam Jonas say ye here total overhauling no and no so what they abetudwa honorable your take on these
yo mini aba me da me chia watie for nya afefo nya everybody me tie papa na na ne kata
Ira Dambona
no say dey
security analyst
I see Tieni bia na mama fi kojochi kata
Osaya CEO of Security Warehouse.
Oh okay ni I say you better na dey but me tie no several times
Okay.
Me view ni say AB at okay the company no person advertise. Oh yes. Advertising more of the company no than because me tie ni kasa na ma feed the lives of Kojochi Kata. After Kojochi Kata to be kwachi. Francis Poku. Any Kandapano.
And then I'm out the now the cow.
Nipa for amabo. Bevlo Latin subscribing in his heydays. But the chain on so bad than a talkative kakra. Because security couples know their massa.
You don't talk.
I mean, like said yeah, obi to test a bit the buy. This man maybe I'm meeting in Kebia no cause fear and panic. Yes, in Kadia Kraman who are open. Ejinamo who are bunenichi no si. If we have a so-called security couple.
But when you listen, Rabwe, it is high time see a bema and fire conscious.
Yes, excellent. Creation of awareness. Ni na ka security no. But don't cause fear. I'm say ade akraman hu a open. The same thing na no ejinamo hu a obunenichi. Eno nche se bia de kro na akraman hu na open ehu ni mu. E bia na ehu pa deserve so bepo. Na so do mri bia you need the men. I better calm down the nerves while we address the situation. By the Jamwa approach nibi. Because I'm paying people the fear and the panic. Excuse me, say your wife is here more than Kenya, see be a jatumu and as bisa. The way on be your announcement, the way on be conducting. Part we have many people more than say we be show leadership. Now how you be evacuate. Nipa ni nyina afrim. Wan konya ubia or yet that will show maturity. Now, akuma temperament ni bibia betumi weather the storm. Ahwe nipa be wu obodi mu. E betumi nyu bia the same ejakro na tomu na otumi se we die nka ano ohyepa no. Obetumi akam nerve ma nipa no evacuation bia be fia kwa ahwe bibia nto obia. I mean,
I don't say honorable say armed robbery cases no. I'm just say abaso. They say so they say insecurity. I see it in me a recruitment near there. But according to him, no, the answer question that Biasia and internet Ministry of Finance.
What check it? What verify from the minister?
According to him,
what verify? I'm challenging him. Reviews who are verified from the minister. I've seen that document myself. Inti na me say, so a security expert. Review for my education, make keke. And me clarify say, when you confirmation from the security agencies, any finance minister say genuine or not. Oh yes, me so review from my education keke.
And also a security couple.
Exactly. Say me, I'm not doubting. Oh, me say, me confirm my keke.
Yes,
so I verify from the
document in your authentic now.
Review, and me confirm my personally say, we confirm from the finance minister.
Into this year by recruitment.
You see, again, said the American so and you may be security couple, recruitment, say koso, say ye beka ho nsem abonten, ye nka ho nsem abonten, lami, omutio, do one other. Even in parliament. That is why our budget is discussed in camera. Are they different from other agencies? The budget is almost different from other agencies.
Oh no, because of the nature of their
yes, that is why in spite of all this media for my friends media freedom ne whatever na no munya moti ase say eba security dia budget ne na details no yen discuss in camera.
Must that also apply to issues concerning security?
Security as na making recruitment e almost style of recruitment. That time I be recruit.
It shouldn't come out.
Not necessarily it shouldn't come out. Now because the manner would be back out. Okay. Like he was saying, can he tell me consistently the number of a year recruitment and when and where often that is the way bet me who say, hey Bia, every year Bia no recruit 2,000. Therefore this year 1,000 now managing to know there's a shortage somewhere. Na say. The trend analysis necessarily meaning na on from run yenhwe. Because me no kasa sisi meaning security guys here or makoy or medical test.
Okay.
Me no kasa wie
2021 year.
Me say me no kasa wie anya so makoy test non raw. Me no kasa ya.
They are doing it.
So I know this. Then you come and talk about say yeah for mukra na this I want it. Oh, what? Yeah, so don't know what I say growing up no. Me, this is growing up near the dawru, and near the passing on information with me crew. Or any person or passing on message be near the dawru. ebi so atwene and the maka benkum secondary school ho ne yekoye you talking drums bia ne yede ko assembly yede ko dan ne yede pon ne change of lessons ne bibia so it is a method na ne use na nra no enye the same way ne use na any security implications of it. We are there
in terms of recruitment there.
Yes.
There was a month for it so that those who are interested will show up.
Yes, and who is hiding it? And I recruit many training they pass out to baby for the domoba. They are Ghanaians.
No, can be protocols, no, a doors.
Protocols when I have a frame, they are foreigners. Are they foreigners? You see, protocols, personally, yeah, I mean, support that idea of protocols. Dr. Kumbo Bekacho said, you wait until there will be an accident.
To your turn.
Or see, there will be an accident or highway be. Near the rush or hospital be. Not the only medical person also attend to you, nurse, and that's whatever done. No, your protocol person, you know, a human crowd with him. That day now be protocol home fast. But the protocol so you per se you can near year. It must be holistic. You question one-sided person to me resolve issue. Oh, Ghana for it to be a young man be no. You can protocol say can protocol no be adna near the politicians. But for example, you first school see all students association for. And I'm a boy. Oh, we are master penny. So for penny why ne benny. You know, we are me bushing, we are me what fast, we are all kinds of things. Me crew me name me damn. Nina are affected. The way I instead of saying be ye party and can be beer should be based on merit. The beer should be based, but you see, and I come here, I say Ghana Hano, in the panic of Pejuma, so open school, so open, both are better the order of the day, say, Unimu beer, when you be and BIAMAH, Nipanin fried. A human on for that application because there's that mindset when you be.
But there are people me say I not necessarily said me now. I came to justify my
exactly. Maybe they go through. So me party come here. I said that is the new mindset. So again, no, when you be and do anymore. So me can be an that is overcona. Said okay, on merit. Maybe I didn't know human. But yes, I say echo. So it is protocol assembly there. I don't see another topic by itself.
One day we'll talk about
yes. Let's say Bejaya from A to Z, not just the political protocol and the issue. Well, it drew on but Mesre, some of our security couples or so-called analysts, professionals, fear and panic, no. Education, yes, are you good? Are you good? Say, educate amount for. Now you create awareness. No more, man for because that very Ghanaian. We know yes, is here and me pieko. No be some say atade be kra na maame e sha. Wan hwa na mentumi an describe we. But what hwa so be ka Legon. American and as a foreign students bia nkofo bi be rape omo yeah even. It's a sketch. No me ya me de chi omo. After the incident, no to me describe sketch, you know, omo attackers no. Said what here and to say anything. Almost sketch ya and you now so deny a picture and a arrest. Ghanaian na metia masuka kaka ebia mekwa no kwa na ebia obi so but to describe other you know ye good mabaha so you have the bia
even giving directions.
It is a good see you be create awareness you be conscious all kinds of but am I a man matter because equally you know the nipa no di a shame mu no de ye bibia so entire enye it is
that's by the way you know issue no na nyame adom madi Jibril ababeka mensa Jibril
Mejoso.
Ya boko.
Nyame adom.
Na we Ramadan we
fast.
We bi pa.
Ni ye ni koni de ni na agina se na ye no. expecting say men kwa ye kwa because ye no say ade sano enye akoma nso wannum edwane wendi but say nshira no a ewo mu onyankopon and most important. And so at times you become sober to ask yourself, say, am I achieving what I'm doing for? That is the most important. Say, oh, I got 3 days, I got 4 days. That is not the issue. When say Sunday, am I achieving? Say, niente a meet now 30 days, and the air call fast, 14, 15 air call, me timia ye to get the please of God. Nanka, that 14 akano. That's all about it. Like I say, but we are that confident because Nyankwa say also so someone GDA said yeah no and that is how I see it, and I believe say so far so good. This is a fasting. If you are a papa, if you are no papa, in fact, na many will be Cassandra. Was it Uncle Bank, but. If you are the see, master, what's in the camera? Someone like you. If you are no and that is one thing about your fasting calendar.
Okay.
Your fasting calendar now at every year we are no 10 days 83 more.
Okay. How?
One say this is started 13th April. Okay. The next fasting it will start on the 3rd April. Within 3rd or 2nd April. Okay. For every year we are 10 days. That is the calendar of the Islamic calendar. And to say it will get to a point. So count Saturday, and we do time we go fast every January. Yes, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's and nifako.
Okay.
And nifako. So every year, piano, there's a cycle of 10 days, minus 10 days every month, and that's how the cycles go. Into one day, people will say, "AD Christmas," and then I say, "Yeah." Fasting. Yes, it's.
And yes, share and some ahodo beye nsia and ye de agu ponso na medical abobo so a bi em se bi da wanim ye medical hwe first three no abomu AG nominates kisia jabe as
but before na metie about Adam Bona issue. I think say we have to put things in its perspective. In our sectors, we are no juma in appointed say juma. And I won't crofwa experts. It was half false no more. In Tigana, I won't say it was security experts be offer a friend saying Dr. Eni, a security expert, offer Bombandi. All those normally they bring out the issues outside for us. Normally. And yes, they only bring out the issues, the other side of the issue for you to appreciate it. And so say yes issues where and yet because of being a company, no, he's speaking the minds of the people based on the expertise now in that field. And say we shouldn't take them say if my buying it affecting my buying. You should take it as an advice that we can resolve the issues. Into what here, let me tell me, once we are hitting him, about recruitment of the police service,
the security,
any security issue, anybody in Ghana, and himself, police, and I say, I am military security agencies, recruitment and secret, publish it on newspapers. So if somebody says, yeah, who are or right to ask those questions, because most of the times, you're challenging that you're in our security appointment, in recruitment, you're not to say, I better be political, I better be protocol. If you don't take care, we'll have people who don't understand DNT or say Jumano. But that's when I was listening to him. He was telling me, say, there are many people today that Nibotaya what you call police and as immigration. Minimum honorable name. It will be police. Now, man,
meanwhile, no, obi so truly no.
Yes. Mr. Be say I found a custom and I say police. Now I say the connect to say customs ABI border town be. It's happening. This is a reality. This, in fact, and you see, it's also limited only in our security service. In fact, we'll be a nursing course. Only na but ya say obey nursing. But you go to some hospital we are near Krawakati Devi honorable three honorable say na unim they be me go to nobody be my asesa no. Now when they be ko ejuma.
I quite remember when I completed a training college and Enchi training college in the Western region. And they told me fi any ademeba village be e woko e fro sumuna kese. In fact, me ko share edin no. By the time I go home, na me ref feeding. Me ref. And I'm a catcher, mama say, mean to me, I can't go at the age of I think 23 years. Is it mean to me? Me mama so no onye or batting or jiji.
That's this.
Yes, or you're very strict and disciplinarian. And also when you will go. You will go, my friend. So start packing. On one kasa na team meeting na ka muso amensa de me call village ho. E ko share dan ma me. Ehun se menya baby am de meti beto. No ja me hokoi. But stay there.
But do you believe say it has contributed to you?
Papa, my development I want me papa.
Because you see we don't educate ourselves on those things. In fact, I've been in office and we unless you are not being truthful to the public. Obetuma flow, baby medical service no obetuma asesa. At times those things are there to develop you. To develop that community be a one who sani pe area no. So all do these things to help. But because of the system now continue to say, say you are qualify you. When you qualify you. So when our security experts are raising these issues, I think we need to at least support them in Anyama Omurezi. Because so far you have even security capacity. And you be a young vet outside. In your beer. In fact, when they come to say Minister of Interior, ni vet outside. Minister of Interior. Invest in outside.
Outside, say.
Say, a parliament.
I was talking about budget.
No, in fact, the budget will be a budget to be a budget, you know.
Or say security, in terms of security, no more budget, no.
In fact,
even
security, even the officer, under security, no crap or no. You never be an a can interview outside.
Yeah. They are being vetted.
Yes, there are areas. There are never be you can't bring it out. You can't just bring it out because national security issues. But national security issues, so yes, who found one funny years or a national security issue? Who found one funny year?
It's a long run, it affects the state.
I'm not able to pay the brain, no. Police, that is the police affect to come. I can't say a mental issue, but you find the police. You find the police. So it's all national security issues. In fact, this time around, I know all of us. So we do a Nigerian police agent or you are careful. In fact, you are watching in Sanbeko Bohe because at times called Sebi, but your police but now I find barrier. It's happening. And these are the reality. And it's also national security issues. Because our bullet today, 2 are but not on about 5, 6 national security issues. So let us look at it in the broader issues. Let us maybe but there are certain things, those recruitment areas are issues because I heard him about bully van Nakas be bread in a new police in fact issues with me back. Now police opinion or Virginia radio. So no, I try to say now police, we have guns, we have those things. Those things are not I see them not part of the issues. But we are ready for them. Those things you can list because with usual foreign news now, we see a police marshal somebody for us. But at times the details you cannot give. But say about advice here to do the right thing. I think that it's not about somebody's company. We shouldn't be looking beyond that one. I think this is one of the advice some Jonah, Emma, government and all of us say. When information is given, don't look at the person now. Let's pick the information so that the culture of silence, because Bani say, Adam Bona, Obeka say be a company until one can say you. Okay? You will not say it. Then the culture, okay, maybe you didn't inquire. But he has the expertise. He understands it. So he can go in and do, maybe I can we can correct it. But only for the sake of this country, let us now be open up in this. But say about the economy. We have people who call themselves expertise. And they come and give you, in fact, they scare you how your economy is scale. I said to say it's security issue. It's not security issues. Okay, close down banks. Kosu a friend say indum ebe kan say me say on can say me close o. But send an issue nearby out in initial security issues because people will now rush in to get those. So when it comes, information. There's some information must come out. I'm not saying yes, but where I have challenged is we shouldn't be hitting the people because where they're coming from. Okay. Because my senior went to the state and said he's selling, maybe he's advertising for his company. I think that's when we shouldn't have gone there. Take them. Yes, but for us, our mind here, let's start to look at, especially security areas. I think it's very, very crucial. Very, very crucial.
That's Jibril. That's now welcome addressing. But then Jibril be so jagum. Honorable.
Yes, I the minister and the man Ghana.
Sure.
And officially, or yet you it's my man have any way, baby. Members are mentioned the buffon. I am Mamma saying it and Jenna Malan.
And then there be a couple of
Malan.
It's all about young first three, no?
Because we did see first three. Papa India, no, man can say you shouldn't talk. But I say, near my bomb of 4 who will room. Nina no bab, Fiebeka. And I say, only security for the casa. And near my o many so who in your my performance, Nina no some Babacano Bontia. Me know if you got the Kia Meduma. Yes, she said them. It's how you manage it. How you manage it, no, equally, very, very important. Especially if it is coming from an expert. Amount for do that is my point. We expect there. You believe that you can. You can't do not do many better so. It manage information flow no well. There's a bank there okay ya. Yes, educational bank no collapse. Now so do no baba can no abonten na manfo nyina one night be na me catch no matter Citibank US kra no. So ko ye na panic withdrawal. Etisim. One day no be akoso ko inisika. No bank can survive it. It is such information. Oh, be can was no one can ye now kind of trust ana. Ne could lead it to panic withdrawals. No expertise no dia boy and as one family. That is the point I'm making. Okay. I believe in freedom, so be a can obey. But I'm also saying say experts na a kasa ya imudu dwana jina or mass momo council make decisions no. Ya way and your money. So, it's a fake ABA, but the actual in the idea, Nina Express, a Gnaso, a day, a Casano, a Basayana Hadri. Minya, he see a jabbing. In fact, apart from a couple of times, ABA met media for young Madaroma, ABA issues, Yaba, Matisia friend of Babina, or Keka or Church Adrian, the other Cacao. Many them in much about him. So, but my friend profile no so kakra am say wabin papa na bin pa nti
they be no makasa say oh you too young for
oh adwene ne hia ya try panyi back
because you try no you're asami to say or a former attorney general
yes
nti
no na say da bia use ana yeah, try no you who the kuku see. Maybe we are just one person, 20 to be trend bia. It young second person is no. They become no performance no. About justify. And now we are because it looks as a Bruno. It to me a year man better. And also said you can age in the council side support no. It be or year many year. Obey me and renewal of the mandate no easily. Oh, any profile now to say. Wabi, and the true being so reference. Why, and now a deal who are dancing. So young fowl, and I say, we any papa, not any papa. Tribute me, Jilla don't quasso, to make us any assume as Ebia, and not assume as today. It is okay. Attorney General, damn Nankasa said, or bring one remu. Ne how our conduct no so far from the deputy time up to now. Ne say or no, and I recommend say adwuma we me fi say yenua isi ajabe betumi aya na me sure say onim de ogina so eti yemano akwanya se Ghana for the kasa de se de menua ayi kai ototo papa so a yawa but I am empire boss say obegina mate say obi ka say starting deal with the government in ade no
it's a PC appeal for it.
Yes.
And also
yes, a PC
former special prosecutor actually nientia or no resign here. It is a niema na obobo so no. Ohwe se obetackle na yetimi ehunu baby ebekwa akodwi.
Baby yenja yes say futuo bebre be but at the end of the day no the back will stop on his desk. So no one decide because obi be kan say me say ujama me make catch say football you more first half nwe ya and start second half. So who be me ya sa na me so ma meka say na kromfo no first batch for no guai almost say me nwe ya then you second batch for dim it will be a bit much na adwen but yes ntina ye de to me national no I believe say obetumi aye adwuma no ye nyina ya de mpa ba better na chi na onye adwuma no wo Ghana din mu it doesn't matter je nipa no size ne I don't know kunya protocol say to be a panyi bi o ma asem na fa no no ni di be to table so na wa obebo break obebo break
be to table so na ya ma shew
ya mba shew ya de na wa ko frɛ no mpo wa ko bi za de opanyi anana asem say na matina
eno na hia obi a wa ko bro
yes
na ni e den
enye easy obetumi aye
na osan so enim nia emra no
ta edin but ye nyina yes ye be support na na yetumi na nse ya yi is it British Prime Minister and I say one of them Norway and COVID dokoye party okoye birthday party I'm said numbers new eko above of national I think say Norway or say how baby Prime Minister mu ah oye the birthday party na numbers na cross so national na ye na kokota ko fan no Ghana ha nka who born dog nipa na odo be kokodo on kra ebi kra oba party ni bi no e den so it's I'm hoping and praying for the day ebema systems ne emra no nko aye adwuma with that fear ni favor ni ade but until then there ye more such positions na adwuma no be den and there more than no adwuma no be den nanso nyame be boa no wonyere ne ho na onye adwuma no oye no ye ni ye nso a obenya the support of the masses.
But all the better was when I remember Jibril so na Jibril yes attorney general wa nominate Yerakisi Jabense office of the special prosecutor after Alamisi Ben Kaiser Amidu ofri ho no na osefata se ye begina tum no be special prosecutor.
Okay Mami for kunya so nchia because manchia before starting the program. We for kunya we nchia your listeners and special prosecutor say attorney general because of what being into what nominate will be based on recommendation into it makes Kisi the best prosecutor there, and I think we got it wrong because regulations a guide the appointment of a special prosecutor no a recommendation by the AG. Whoever AG will be, he will recommend special prosecutor. It doesn't matter who the person is. That office and I recommend find a special prosecutor. Enti any pardon where now people think that because of they were recommended in a way my friends saying we have been a law munti. So I recommend here we have gotten the best person of it. For me, again, on the issue of that person, I haven't read much of him. But before the number TTA from the whole MPP side, talking about that man, say, until somebody prove him wrong or somebody take him to court to charge his guys as some a character assassination, say, Papa no, we're a criminal, then I'll take it from that.
Is that what Kennedy Japan said?
He says he hates criminals. He says, until say be on Nankasambe fight here, no. And answer Kennedy say he hates criminals. Yes. He hates.
That is the criminal quarter.
He says it. In fact, in his video.
Lawyer for humanity.
Let me say.
Huh?
Okay.
Lawyer for humanity. We referee say we are pass with the course.
Unim, I'm saying to say until say ABR or be spelling said I mean my senior brother spelling say criminals now will defend your mono. Or no dear obi back court now a criminal no yeah a court into no way I have no problem with that one. But this is what somebody have said on him. But be as it may, then Mr. say I say information they say where a lawyer Emma Gabi Ochredako. If that one too is true. Say no say ampa. The purpose for the special prosecutor it's not matter of say be will be family and say will be family. But there's a reason for that office. In fact, when Nado was appointing Mach Amidu, some backgrounds be. I can say, Ushe Amidu, baby, what you know? When we be out, what's some mind gun and some political party? It doesn't support any political party. What we can't any party. What can't any party can't MPP. So he's one person now. Oba or mind gun and more. Or Dinemu also Ghana. So it's qualifying him to be that person. Yes, idea. Nanka MPP as a man, Nanka MPP will be already about. That is the explanation Nanado gave us. And Ghanaians supported him and gave him opportunity. Say Emma Matamidu Enko. So today, it's Nanado telling us, say, there's nobody. Somebody may say Jumano and that link to political party. Say Ghanaians say what you mean and sa hope no so. Because the office of a special prosecutor no is transit beyond the mandate of the president. Because you are pointing no on the time sign when free ho. This all the folks say abina on in the Jumano why you corrupt. No, I can see me here Jumani bio. Say my time do you say and now do abina no on no send I was sumo over sumo my and now do air corrupt in 20 years Juma and he resigned. Now so anybody that is why now people are even raising issues say that those issues now my time to raise it, you know. Anybody who loves Ghana and you go there and doesn't work on that to say be ye Juma, it means say oh there when corruption and now do it's a test. It's a test to Kisi. Because at the end of the day, then once and now do appoint him, he has appointed him because on no that power to appoint him. The minister don't appoint Emma recommendation, no, now do not appoint to no. So that those recommendations to give him, no, that is not the issue. But sir, one free Obi office. I me say Gabi office. And the Gabi ni lawyers ni issues so ya na bida. Okay say Ejapa start here no. Gabi issue ebe mu. Meboa. I don't know dey adina nkosi yo. Gabi ni fem ebe mu. Amangana ka say because of Gabi ni fem be mu no ebe ha adwen and then me no ka say ye Ejapa asa ba parliament say ye be sabio. So if Gabi no answer obi an here lawyer ebe ye special prosecutor, who is he going to prosecute? Is it going to be a witch hunt to another political party? And I say truly 4 years now the government now care about corruption about Japan, he is going to follow that program. And these are questions that people will raise. But far where I sit, and many Ghanaians what they have seen, the friends say them level any matamidu where ALB are preventing Nanado in their what they are doing. Because me who CID boss. CID boss, Obano, a friend said, Tiwa, I tell my A+ voice in the bar out. What catch A+.
So your former CID boss.
Oh, someone. I say, me, yeah, they will go and now do in you say. So, and she had who's an Abayano. She stayed there for long. Sate Punu CID and young way Jumada. Anna, Major person and Kauno, yes, I'll video tape and Cabana, I invite you a CID boss. But you are going to because he's favoring the president. It is a yes, the power who is close to Gabi or Chiredakun, who is his lawyer. And Gabi is also the family brother of the president. MPP, I'm for breakers, were de facto prime minister for the MPP government, you know. Then we have a problem. But the question, why do you appoint somebody that will have this such question in this position? Opportunity to obey Wejuma. Because now they appoint the board of head of the COVID fund. Former chief of staff or chief justice, you know. Okay, I said because of Juma power, yeah, my minimum pay be or my own this guy is can't now, or they go to. But brand here, wait, dear. A brand here, wait, dear. I have no problem with a young man given the opportunity. But they should tell us, a dear why, yeah, to warrant sending an audio explaining about the maternity issues, you know. But about the age, dear, what I had, maternity appointee, no crap will be the Nico court. Say the age, no comment now, so age is not an issue now. But baby, I want free air banner. Any Juma or Bayano.
Who said there will be conflict of interest?
And no conflict of interest, it's a protection of the corruption. Oh, I do obey you. Dem level. What can I say against your friends government on terms of the auditing? Yeah, you free or no deputy no acting. Oba no be clear friends senior minister. Me boy. Issue no money when you free or no call leave no. Acting attorney auditor by no. Or clear no. So I will not be surprised where Oba no be clear and now do crown for no echo. Because once now the first time now we are clearing agent Lankasa in the first term no. If you say we bring into a more clearing agent with me aboa corruption nyama am here to block it. But we are here to see. But when it comes to Nanado and his appointment on terms of all those things that to prevent corruption, sir, when you don't speak towards him, when you don't act towards him, then you are not going to good. Because my whom do, they didn't give him I want to see say be we are bano on be man office and I say be my time do ye juma no a omkasa no ona be juma. They be my time do ye juma no a omka they gave him everything no and now be whatever they are doing that time omkasa my time do ye wrong now president Becca wants them. We want to on that one. Whether you stand on the legs of Matamidu or you stand on the leg of president, dear president there and for me on these issues there, Nanado now an appointment and last time into a clearing agent agenda number to just clear. Because I catch them now to say, "Come appointing fence Matamidu." Yes, it's someone who can't obey He didn't give me work chance to do.
How?
And we told him, say, "Woman who can't obey Juma." Matamidu, we know him.
Now did the president interfere in his work?
That's why did he resign?
No.
Oh, document no. Wait, there's a minimum I own him. Document no. Document I say government they say I'm a challenge you. What secretary of the president say who need to me because I say me. Okay. What's the way I small way game no who need to me no. But I am no politics or the air politics secretary in the air politics or catch in the constitution. You don't have the right to do it. But when the party now, so the government I say party and argument, you would act.
But sir, as a special prosecutor, you determine now to do this. Do your investigation. Why did he inform the president first?
Why did the chief minister of finance went to his house?
That one they said, no, one man can.
You wouldn't fear your office. I wouldn't say your culture of Ghana. So people fear in some people don't know what much answer. You can't stand man can see.
I know.
You wouldn't say it should be
about information, bro.
Me see, you got on mine or mine. Say you should start it, but now be both fear pair. I don't know the punchy and I banchy and I bro.
To be an hunisa.
Oh, I see. I see the idea of the Bible when you secrete about Canada. And you may be a repetition. So that's the thing. In the Minister of Finance, or where then when he on a Japan. Has he ever go to as the Minister of Finance ever visited that man before a Japan? Has he ever visited him? Say, they are appointing as a special prosecutor. No, Wafaka, I confirm got Canada. Or confirm because of Japan. So if somebody has gone there, because what I can say, a president to be by me fear because on some he has the right to do that. So those issues in there, they shouldn't cover themselves on that. Say, I don't talk culture present on the issues. He has the right to do. So he has done what he's supposed to do. This is the man now when you're NDC, when you're MPP, they didn't give him the work to do. Anyway, a friend said, the lawyer, and said, the client, de facto prime minister. I know be case by the so Frank Massa. Case you want to from Kosao. Case we. And also lawyers be and I mean you seen a kind lawyer they want to defend criminal activities. I know what you say. And it's a criminal crime defending crime, but say lawyer and all defend it. But I don't see lawyers they all defending criminals. They go to defend the law. So you're not going to say, "Oh, now one can't someone me," because most of the time people who do criminal things, they don't tell their lawyers the truth. So the lawyers go to the court to go and defend what they think they know. That's what I say. So for me, this appointment there, especially with Nanado the MPP who say they have the men. Who say they have the men?
Why don't they have the men?
PCO for Rika say, Nanado buy in terms of corruption, your friend, your crap, or number, no, see what him said, Nanado was some number. Or said number where Rebecca corruption, I sent me to me. PCO for Rino can you. In fact, one of the if I say about corruption now, anti-corrupt crusader. In fact, Obaka corruption issue under the MPP in 2008. They said it. And then another people are blocking any number blacklist. Because no can because another friend another crap. When we said another work was a number and inside number. To show his qualities, to show us he should start from somewhere. And those are the things that Matami do Jay mean to me, On Friday, no say, I'm passing special prosecutor and all Magana mine and Nino political party. That is why regulations see I say intimate transit between two governments. One time internet to be inquisitive because of self Christian Abano or to be called, he can go beyond any government. God is independent. But say Bayan say Gabi Gabi lawyer dia and Obama Obaha or my Ghana. The way I met Miaka. Oh, but I don't know. I don't think this man can serve this purpose.
Let us say you move on to and I am but all be for Now you move on to the Galamsey issue.
You know this way. Eh? Offer you Yampuni and Aka.
Celia.
The Chi Yablu Cramponi. And then I say, Amidu on your present to be on your DC on your MPP. He said, Amidu. Hey, Amidu in your DC. Anyway, more myself.
No, I'm not on record. Say we're citizens with plenty.
But honorable before I say breaking news mensaka we just say Nana grad Dana police for a chain no the oye sika garines o say so the life ama Yesu afa Yesu Christo say the grand na jenkwa to obey evangelist akanyame ase it way a fence a news breaker yes sir
but don't me say do no bia call prisons do no man they come back and then now know God but chair says chair omumu na kakra na e ba bio na e mo mpa say enka
e be so back hardly
until yeah
especially in this for no woman
oh what said that what did you
you see it is here there me no okay na me say bia obema nyina so bia enti no ebia yenua kisi ejaben ense emfata ayi say because sempa say onye o man adwuma da enti won tumi nye o man adwuma for the first time me can wo ye you for grade onyi te say
man ka adwuma o man adwuma
you were starting as a president instances I did so they appoint here Amidu ni be there because Amidu has been this he has been that
no I didn't even mention of his I'm talking about political affiliation because I always fight against people who some challenge. Say Obi for Obi Juma no actually say 5 years experience. I have that challenge. I have don't know that challenge.
Now we can say President Kadifa Amidu who answer no appointing to make
he spoke about because he is when you sitting vigilante. That is what the president said. He didn't talk about it's a Juma warrior.
Yeah, who can make no.
Yes, I'm for. They don't push me to that one. I don't want Gaza. No.
What's one Gaza? Yeah. I'm for it.
The mechanic say Gabi lawyer. The de facto prime minister of MPP.
You
let me kind.
I mean they say wow when you who you know. Anyway. It's there.
Okay.
I mean, because I believe say papa no said I make an me the nim no very well.
Okay.
But said you make no. Again, sometimes nimpa or recommend no so no.
Okay. Honorable Bacho, just a moment now, Mensa get it back to you. Yeah. Hello, Bios. Mahaim. I say, would you know him?
Look at the choice. I will wait a quan so.
Okay, then I was so.
Then mammy, at the bad choice. Now, if you are any bonnet, so your mammy, Nana Agrada, and our friends and trophies, you may see him on the ending Comoca can by. You buy no see fan two kind of winning say, if you're not the quay. Nana Agrada, dear Danoso, no Bagana, and be a fan for any bill. Then I got that, person number be a gun for the best friend. I'm what it. And they beside that day, or say, or what ourselves, The name for no woman in a chimano, I don't know what chimano. The moon yet demon, I know if it's a prim. And I can't say Uncle say. In come Shaba, Bebre say, as all the son are doing, nobody Uncle Point. Why ask what the check? Nembo be able to see who's a prim. The Uncle Point said when me am, lay up for Uncle to a fiancé. The 4 months in case of Uncle de Fiancé. When you see, tell every roof here, or the home of Miami. The Nidia is a kind of different evangelist, Patricia, Odro Cratting. I had a pastor Eric Odro Cratting, and then I don't want to say the dear Danosia, evangelist, Patricia, Odro Cratting, and I glad I didn't get Yamaya Duma Emma was a son, Mobia, Gana Nibia Fatty, and I glad I am for the field. Into some friends and Trophy, I saw the training say, Yanka Gana for. They didn't agree that no. Now, what's meaning I would just go and not get the enemy see out that one, or a family in idea, never said, I was one of the money Juma at the common or sitting in a.
Now, Pious way. Evangelist no title one at the man.
Or say, to see an hour Saturday, or Baba in Juma. And the so for Bia or Shannon and come and a Sunday a train week, or call national command and Sasso. I'm a software bonus. Now, they are going to phone him, they said. Or boy shoe, and never be Easter, not gonna phone him. International for Nakaten, so what boys to know? It's something people never ban the show. In the Sophia, and my police, National Street for Coaching, like and social who be. In the Shannon about Bontinedia, or Stragan and Bia or from no, Tophobia or from no boy, your papa, or Pamboding, so a form no, evangelist or draw, or from no, Gan and Bia or I got that to a form no, on the bonning channel, if in their corner, why our body for fro, on comb view, on your Bosmania view. The Sabaya, Yamsumia, the doing evangelist Patricia Odro, granting Mambiama.
Now, as I say, Yamani bail and now that's what police no offer as a dreadful shame.
Yamia do Yamani bail, I'm a fee. Now, say, as they were court after now, court, Ebediakona, Banembo, court assembly on Besoka can want them. The other two enemies say, was Sakra, Abanyamim, on Combium.
Now, or cancer, no, would you to Modiana or yeah, man who's as Mamma make idea, and no cretro do if in a common.
Or maybe I'm a beside say, you were a software cruma, you know, to say, only as a papa, if you for a for cruma. So I shot a new be a bodia, and the Bible, I say, Abacana myself, or say a bean cedar, humble to Yaminium, a bean cedar, my bravo, you move. There's another thing, or say, or no, a bra wa come crown. I saw we are true with you for all no could be as so by Yakuma by Yakom, obey Yamijuma Yamijuma. If you pass, Yamia friend, look at the Bible, I didn't my young 70 minutes go to a one cent. Who yet?
Bible, no.
Oh, my Bible in the man, Mamma Modi preach. Oh, say, if you know evangelist.
Now, o preach it, Ramo.
Oh, okay, preaching, baby, and Mamma, my voice actually.
Oh, wow.
Preaching at Tunyam.
And at the end, you'll be able to me. I
have a say, I saw for Kudam and action and competitive. So, when Jai, and you couldn't, Pastor Eric Odro, Christ can be said. I am 5 years ago, and on in our Soramba, then I saw from Penny for at the Aquantin Empire, boy, task to ask Mammy Basakra. Indeed, and yet, and then I'm saying as Mamma Sakra 5 years ago, and I can't come say, Nana glad I message and Benjamin Juma. In the same day, and Nana glad as a son, and yet, China, a chinica can do, or bomb pie, and then I saw from Penny for you now, Mambiama.
enti say no obenante mountain so ana obebata ne kunu ho no ma ya asore no
o say ni din da na so no ye evangelist Patricia Odru Kwan oni ne kunu no na ebe ka bom oni de o be tia sorry ne mo oni ne kunu no le free ne kwe akom na we free oye nyame nipa sega na ni bi okwa sorry nti ono so ba be kwa sorry no anyame adwuma said the Yakupon atom safa ade afrɛ so mmamba ye no
de ade ba kwa menenu sɛ as an evangelist de wodi nyame asɛm nante edi either sɛ wodi nyame asɛm be nante through anwum tuo mu ana wobɛfa asɛm no ankasa na wɔkyini monten so na ne ayi wonam wokɔ dwom wokɔ ha wura ha wogina monten so na waka asɛm no fikɔ ede akyerɛ nipa ama nipa asakra ono ne de no wɔde bɛfa anwum tuo mu ana asɛmpa
kanu emu de waka no ɔsɛ de asɛm ne ba benante de waka sɛ evangelist adwuma tin sabana ye MAAME evangelist Patricia Odru Kraten si oba beye na gade adi no si ye bobiem na otia ne bobefu pa because abosun tem no wejai into the yami asema to na komam afa to ho so sɛ ɛno ɔde baba na ntie fi nde a opega ne sa ama san ye twe me ye bo na su ne fi nde ko die yami asem kwa na oba beye ho adwuma boni die ɔsɛ onyame nsɛm ɔno die Yankopɔn na bɛgye adi na ɔka ka sɛ nde a wa ma ne sa so afukuta Bible a ntɛntwerɛfo hu a yɛbɛka maga na fo ati nyame gye ne kra kra na ni bɛso oyo okay oni sɛ oni problem because Yankopɔn agye no na ɔde ne bɔde akyɛ no wayɛ bɔde foforɔ a waba nyame mu a bɔne ne enyoma nketenkete na wegyae bɔne ɔde ayɛ ne Ghana ni bia Ghana di mfa nkyɛ no ɔnda nyɛ bɔne biom ɔnda nkɔm biom wegyae bibia a sɛ waba abɔde foforɔ wɔ nyame din mu MAAME BIAMAH
enti pa so na kyɛ sɛ hu sɛ Zacchaeus Bible mu ɔka sɛ wɔn a ohunu obi a wɔhyia Kristo no ɔka sɛ wɔn a wɔfa kwati kwan so agye wɔn ho bibi no ana sika ne ade no ɔbɔ ho mpɛ nan de wɔn ade ɛma wɔn yɛ MAAME evangelist Patricia Odru Kraten saa bi no ɔba bɛyɛ ana ne mu adi no mu ne nkɔ ne aka kyerɛ ne ɛbɔ ho ban
MAAME BIAMAH asema okay bisa no senti enipa enam radio so TV so wɔbɔ ɔmo apo agye ɔmo sika no den na ɔyɛ ma ɔmo ɛna ɔse sansem ni na court enti the court bɛka no ɛna ɔde bɛyɛ adwuma but for now ne deɛ ɔpɛsɛ Ghana for te ase ne sɛ wasakra ɔnyɛ konfo biom ɛna yɛ bisa ne sɛ enti aba ne sɛ wasakra ne japade a wadi nyinaa ɔde bɛkyɛ no bɛdi nyame akyi ɛhɔ de ɔka sɛ ɛbɛdipɛnde de wankyerɛ ɔse nsɛm ni na court nti ɔbɔ nyame mpa yɛ sɛ court so no bɛkɔ so jojo na mmom deɛ ɔte aseɛ Ghana for te aseɛ ne sɛ ɛfiri nnɛ de koi na agrada adin no wohyɛ no bebia mbɔso biom yɛmfrɛ no na agrada yɛfrɛ no evangelist Patricia Odru Kraten ɛsiane sɛ nyame de ne sa ka no nɔkɔda cells na ɔne Yankopɔn kɔ apam sɛ Yankopɔn ɛsakra no ama yɛmfa no nkɔto efiade nko ade a ɔbɛbɛdu fie a ɔnkom bio nti na ɔtwe a yɛsi mu yi ɔbɛfrɛ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ama yɛaba na nabosom a ɛwɔ so otuom no nyinaa wɔtwa gya de atom ama yɛn na de ani ehu no kan sɛ akɔm no ɔnna nyɛ biom
ɔhye abosom na mu gyina hɔ
ɔbɛhye no yawa dɛ ɛbɛyi yɛmpa yawa dɛ ɛbɛyi ɔbɛfrɛ yɛma yɛn na yɛaba na yɛba a yɛbɛhu sɛ wapake abosom no na ɔde kerosene ɛna egya atum ama egya da mu tɛtɛtɛtɛtɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ akɔm no deɛ ɔne no to nkwanta tinto ntan wetwam nyame adwuma ɛna ɔba abɛyɛ
yo Pius yɛda ase pii
ɛsɛ da ase ma
yɛnua Pius Beidu Bansen ɛna yɛte ne nka no ɛne yɛsisi adeɛ evangelist Patricia Odru Kraten ɛno a ɛna ɛwɔ so na MAAME mmra honorable ayɛ memra so na yɛnkɔmɔ no yɛntoa so Galamsey Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners wɔn mo ɛde ato aban no anim sɛ yɛawe ata so paa sɛ Galamsey no yɛbɛto aseɛ yɛbɛyi afiri hɔ nom korakora yɛmmɔ mmɔden hwɛ sɛ politicians ɛne nanam ahemfo opinion leaders a ɔmo do ɔmo awura mu no at least yɛnkyi nipa mmienu kɛkɛ ne yɛmfa ɔmo nyɛ scapegoat sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a afoforo a wɔn mu no wɔn bɛhu sɛ aban n'ani abere na wɔn bɛtu ɔmo ho fo ɔno abere no ɔgye ne sɛn
before me ba hɔ no yɛbɛ nyame ase ma yɛnua aba no sɛnea
evangelist
so bɛnane Paul abra no nam kwa so yɛ nti ɔno nso sɛ nnɛ nyame ada Roma nyame aka nakoma na sɛ ɔsɛ wasakra na mmom sɛdeɛ na wokan restitution very important as part of the repentance process no because unkɔfo obi akokɔ na akụkọ no ɛnhyɛ ubom na aka sɛ masakra na ɔda ho ekipu akụkọ no as part of the repentance process no ɔsɛ ɔde nipa na akụkọ kɔma no mpo ɛkɔba sɛ wawe akụkọ no a ɛne ɔkɔdwan toa nipa na ɔno ade kyɛw nso a ne nyinaa aboa nti no ɔnhwɛ that angle no so na second one so ɔka yɛ sɛ nyame boa no na wankɔ prison a ɔba a ɔbɛba bɛyɛ no ndɔ ɔhwɛ no anyɛ no sɛ ɔbɛtreke nyankopɔn sɛ nyame afrɛ na mpa a ɛbɛtumi aba sɛ nyame pɛ sɛ ɔkɔka nyamesɛm no wɔ prison hɔ nti sɛ ɛkɔba sɛ mpo sɛ court anka bia ama no na ɔkɔkɔwie prison a ma ne mpa aba so sɛ nyame akwan yi deɛ yɛ ne dɔɔso nyame pɛ sɛ hɔ no ɔno no ɔde ne kɔdue no ɔkɔka nsɛmpa no ɔwɔ a ɔbɛkɔ ɔkɔ hɔ mu a ɔnka nsɛmpa no ɔba nso a na ɔba abɛto ase sɛ nyame pɛ sɛ ɔka nsɛm nso wɔ fie na yɛama no custodial sentence na ɔba fie nso a na ɔntoa so nyɛ nyame adwuma no ɛbɛboa Galamsey issues me position yɛ completely different from the yɛpɛ scapegoat yɛpɛ hwan the fight against Galamsey ne ade ne nyinaa me de me position yɛ different. I believe say the way I go about it no ɛyɛ wrong. One, you're boxing women together. The illegal ones not technically you're from Galamsey for any small scale mine and the other you're boxing women together. Which to me ɛyɛ wrong. Ɛyɛ wrong. I say Ghana hano newspaper be a friend graphic. Yeah, and as a toothpaste be a Pepsodent, you know, yeah, near CC. Dana almost so yeah, but over NCA for last and American ya. NCA for who says some media houses be illegal operations, be more content and your papa and wow man can con. They didn't shut down all the media or Ghana ham. The moment NCA national security needed to make surgical operation, identify all my the wrong things, you know, and not they dealing with them. I believe that this is the way to go. Because look, as on my I'm saying, my approach is different. Gold is it an illegal commodity? Gold, nankasan. And it's a cocaine, and as we need, and yet illegal commodity. And now on my here gold, a bit to me, abwa my man can't call aquanium yana. Yes, it's a gold, no, and yet illegal commodity. Omanya gold na a shasa assassin na a bit me abwa yen kanko. Dear, then what is the problem of this fighting? The problem no the method. And Koranu be a yusu a de den a mining gold. I want a problem no in the method. Go commodity now muko you know something illegal. I and second so a bit my boy.
They are using illegal means.
Yes, a quanya or more fashion. It's a make us in as on mine, you say, look, UK. Pound selling, yeah, then I'm money a pound selling. And yet the gold reserve with their back in the pound. Yet the US dollar and other major currencies in and yet gold reserves are with the back friends, or more currencies. It is a yet your mamma yadum. Emma search 12 leading producers of gold we are seeing in Ghana ye can be. Nyamia yadum Emma sa resource we say ibisha wasas yasya. Do you sit down for people to mine it anyhow? Me no ka say Emma senka mine ye the proper strategy you're putting in place. The same way you approach issues of, for example, cocoa. And as even just 500,000 kilograms of gold. You did back here CD. We are results more. Can you say the CD depreciation? That CD no age me no sad. A dear man for the back your currency, mom currency are strong no. A be wo omo de omo beto do do na beto to fi wo. E bi she wa wasas yase. How I would be now so there you don't know I problems is ya kun say to be operation vanguard so called whatever. Not just this regime. All previous regimes will be our tribe. Who the security guys going after this people see some a cocaine phobia and that's whatever. All because I almost share commodity beer or man kasa so in be a bit my boy. Eti technology biye ni ho anase means biye ni ho ma ye betina se adwen yie se. See you use this method now, you betumi dia hanase ye gold resources no. You betumi dia ye mining no, yen destroy your lands. You be preserve your environment ni bibia na. Is that technology not there? If it is there, then I can say, "Ti se cocoa." History me yeti as say Ketekwashi you say, "Papa no yes." And what the back a couple of seats be fee Fernanda pose why they buy at the back Ghana Hamo. You start is ye do and the China food you be I start yes who can you revisit the coffee baby near the bar. So almost that is your mood yet be now a state involvement through Cocoa Board. Ne ma the every support biya farmers ni here no. Ghana any state farms so. And I'm a state farms near that no. Ghana any state farms. Individuals na your farming. However, you put structures in place such that the cocoa industry is well regulated. In the process, revenue ne whatever biya or se ba or may yensaka and my farmers no so day. Individual farmers no so benefit biya also munya biya. Omunya Ghana highest a year to me that was about 1 million metric tons. Then put me 1 million metric tons ni biwa. Average
say a buffer.
Yes, what I mean for example, can say it's just about $2 billion per annum. Me no can say gold kilogram keke between $50,000-$60,000. It is said that my example say here just 500,000 per kilograms per cra as reserve a good Bank of Ghana. Because that year will be but patch said the quantities na making. America for about 4,000 something tons. About 4,000 something tons on the back of $1. Britain there now say okay no be DVA the mo kwara hwe o mu gold reserves. Ni nyom betu fi o mu gold coast. Nya de ade. So, eti and America say here that a yanka that alone gives us a reserve of about $30 billion. The 500,000 kilograms keke. Our black cocoa industry na no 2 billion maximum any per year. So, our approach should not be yankochi way yen say. Mimi believe say as long as a gold and illegal commodity no nemum the means are enkrano efa so de ye no and na enye papa no your Cocoa Board extension services hwan na say kra honorable edu kra sa ba ye die enkora ya fo mu ye pruning services omo ye hwan de boa de be cocoa industry ni begina yie no sa na say ye the structures no so to place ye betimi the structures go in place ya ma dwuma no kra be attractive nemum enye illegal means the dwuma no be attractive because they are well regulated through Minerals Commission or the ministry or whatever agencies be structures being put in place, you know. Then yet me ayama cocoa farming, and they say I set up another crop AEB for cashew nut ne other AEB crop AEB. Yes. Exactly. So, I believe say our approach towards gold mining, you call it that way. We say illegal na because of mining na involved that way no. Adopt the appropriate technology and the proper supervision. Near the gold no near the be reserves our Bank of Ghana. And the also export the also ye bia bit ma boa ma kanko no akoyie no. That should be the way forward. Because as long as most of these boys enye dwumanye no nim say ase ho no so no gold bi she ho no. Naturally, the natural man, he will go after it. It is a crime be na betumi afa so mo ma go after it. Now omo say ya preserve your water bodies, afforestation. Omo ni nyina no. It shouldn't be beyond our thinking. It shouldn't. Now, just add there, now, the BSU, Omunya, and Yakwachi, Yabashi, machine, Yabazi, Unyabami, catch or say, Mwa Ubia. Our approach should be, say, of mining now, the mining industry. Then think again, how you go about it. Now, no subababe. Another means like cocoa industry, like other industries that are around that, because you are regulating even though privately owned farms na that no because you structure a new year no or minor benefit from cocoa production no then you between structure the gold mining industry yenti ha na president vice president eko Dubai by so be catch there statistics of gold could be over 5 billion or say 2 billion something now.
Yeah, free.
If free have could be Dubai and show and reflect where your records more Ghana. Not to talk of the almighty China, the code you can just imagine. It's when you call meanwhile, this same commodity no they man national attention on how I am mining now. It can be to me a go a large extent up why economy. Why are we fighting over it? Why are we fighting over it? It is maybe they may approach in young coach say PP and DC say no. There's a technology, there's a means. You between me a structure you properly regulated industry. Or my money na me na me catch up. Better than I suspected even cocoa and access or yeah. Ye ni means you between me the two or young go for no. Bluff yen ne oil prices if meet come from him na affect your budget na throw yen off gear nya the we mu nyina ekosi na all these years no a chance we mu ye concentrate kakra nso the gold industry no so and you enough results in addition to the oil funds ne other in a biank economy e betime gina na so kakra ye ma ye dia brofu ye chi. They will keep deceiving us. Nobody, none of them will be able to dream. What to say? I criticize the Newmonts and the Goldfields and all those large scale. But equally, they destroy lands in large scale by just the cameras and they don't allow you media guys to go. I don't know how much rounds catch Galamsey says those commercial large scale miners. The difference is that almost say your water bodies. Afforestation is no. If they can do it, then you need agency so coordinate the small scale ones. So I benefit on mine. Now you allow this big companies to go in echo. Echo bobo de echo back your national currencies. Now the currency need to have a week. I believe a brasson.
Okay.
A brasson. The enjoy fighting over resources will be illegal. Name means de extracting no. De harness no means appropriate. It's a means appropriate. Ghana yem penny passes be. And question them. Within a month or so, almost recommendations in the technology, whatever we need to harness that natural resource let's use it.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mamimra Jibril. So, Jibril, your take on this? Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners. Almost say government punish it. So, punish it best serve as a deterrent to those who are involved. But politicians, you who's one more year. Chiefs, you who's one more your opinion leaders, you who's one more year. Yanchi will be I am punishing will be a. Don't because why?
Politicians na omunye. Na munye. Na Ghana.
Jibril, are you sure?
Oh, say me know ba. Me know ba. Mining. Ofa mining na say na obi enim enya ni boni. Mining because another mineral ye pay wo form eka economy ni mo. Nti enya boni. But in share wa ye di ye. Amane ye yi. Into your mind and casa, I want to share it out to other. In a mine, I was share into your that big industry say you're mining, and it was small scale mining. At the end of the day, I'm going now, so it almost say so, but there's a way of even correcting those issues. But if go beyond those my regulations, for the mining new core because I'm on phone say. Even though you are least as I said, you know, be after 18 or 2 as I said, no. That is why we have gotten to very say, I know illegal because we be a man who issues, you know. Where any idea, how our mind can oneself. Because whether you stop the mining today or not, we still have to mine. And the same place will be mined. But how do you mine it well? Challenge you ever do area where you can want some amount for areas politicians as them. At the time that government promised, say, may the sir fight away, me president, said me president be so. That is the now do. As be fighting no because I do any there. Say ban so aba say me mo to about tia me kra po no a mo to aba ntia me mesesa no me ni. On the way I hear starting no, then the government introduced community mining. Ewo mu. And our mine introduce community mining to make it work. Why muna air leaders of the community mining? Air politicians. That is when our politician came in. A party for Juma. Because that time, no, there was a pressure on the government, MPP government. Say, so be close sooner. My party for Juma.
But Galamsey started before MPP government.
And I'm saying, mining.
Because I know politicians who were doing it before MPP came.
I'm saying, no one to say a politician. But now government has given the politician that backing with the community mining. So they say, community mining, but why money here? Into come and soon contest say ya. Who say signboard can say MP ni signboard. This is so a watch community mining. And the question how community mining omu ya manson kwanta. And every school. Who school? There's a school building here. Near two mining no sabe do school no. Na school no hang. That is what is happening. In manson kwanta. Why the signboard in the MP ni signboard or can say community mining. This is where every choir say can want some ubeka the NDC even raise it. Ewa ye campaign mu time kabe yen suo nu kwa po say no ya can pay ubenya sugar. Don't you pay na ka sugar na quite this way. Daka. When we raise it, bam and say be ya continue so be so ni nye ene si yete. So mama e wu na oga say wu na wada. Edu edebesa. Adiaba say 4 years, I say 4 years. As I start here, government who say, "Sir, no, so I can want some." In fact, the person who started raising this, Ochehene can say, community mining, no, Galamsey in disguise. That is where the issue started. Say Galamsey in disguise. As someone walking in theater and say, "Ya gunu." In fact, baby yao gunu. That is only that they need. Because community mining, these are mining more. You cannot go and do a party from penny for a year. So now the politicians have the guy to do it. Into core areas, in fact, my example. And you know, railways, no so. Offshore left that. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. So, and yeah. Advice I no say 2 issues. So I will say, obe solve sa issue we are. See, obi a wo your opinion a wo your government politician, cheno. Men to chin kwada de bia wo bush no mo. That would not solve because uti no a the way you a politician.
That's what the small scale miners.
That is what they are talking about. Among ka say enyo, what's in penny for na eye. Politicians and regional chairman mo na eye. Consulting chairman chiomo chankwadano uchi omwa this issue will stop. We call all the mining sectors and areas. Because I say public information because we want me DNA. I'm sure so take because I want to miss a site in it.
Boy.
That be only popular on na mo. Oh, if you come to me you want me didn't to be. Obi to me you want me didn't come go to. I say I want to me there now. Chairman and AKWAFO now course. But let us test it and arrest one to me. Let's say, let's give example. And arrest one to me. No one can say in the media. Or a media many years. And let's see whether me, my dear, can go and do what one to me also doing. That is the when I can. Galamsey issue in this country. And yet, your friend say, your friend say. Conference and any solution. I'm friends. Forum and any program. A political will. A political will. If the MPP government Nanado is ready, I want Nanado media. I want to advise Nanado. Who say or two from an advice be 2017. Because the first or the presidency. I'm not going to say 70 something. The one we are said we. Uy, nya bibia o wiase bio. Fa wo age no, se siesi o man Ghana. Enye kura for mining. Kachira mo say me nya gold no bi. Me nya. Sika na efiri ho no me nya. My di 4 years na wie. Act on it. In fact, another will go into the history of the Ghana books and say why ya there. But the Jordan for say the yes seminar, the yes symposium, and info besrano, na ka say be ku enwa. Emwa. We dare the brothers to do it. Say, your party for because over time now, 2019, 2020, some start excavators, you know. Yenya recording. Yenya voice recording. Our chief executive of the forestry, Dr. The
John, I know
WW, Minister of Energy, that is why I'm talking say a political will. But then Canada want to fight Galamsey, he will keep this man there. Because the man was fighting it regardless of the party. Was still man Ghana, but another one can support it. Into a mama papa no was to Galamsey no. What you know? What point in the view?
As what man know about one point.
Mr. What point in the view? Why yet? I'm not going to show road show at the bar. If Ronaldo was determined, this man doesn't need anything in his life. So leave him there. Nyadino. Or may I chase gravators, or may I stop him. In fact, he was daring the MPP regional vice chairman. That's the political will. But Ronaldo for said they be I want to see carefree. I want to mention a party for Ghana economy in yet. Say you Ghana economy new. COVID is coming to me to mum a party for. Enti ye mom ye Galamsey no yensa so yensa asase no. Now you are pulling all of us to come and waste our time to be on this one. We are saying is Nanado MPP to solve this Galamsey issue is a political will. Two things. Bring back Pimpon Boateng, who was fighting your party members. Somebody who believes why say Jiro? When we send a nyama way affecting nipa. O say me ma everything say Ghana for. Enti na do say dey be who yes our western party enti free mo. Na me so nyama ya kika wan say whether process or process ni wo ho. Nyama na e kan brofo ke your engineer who call a friend say mineral resources all these details or mapping or details or but baby I didn't go to say no a political will which Ronaldo is championing that cause until he acts on it. Say me in your party, Juma, me be sumo man Ghana. This issue will resolve.
Let us say alaji de bre na ote nenkano. Ebusuafo me maintain waso egu awutie ne ye bre no ekopa na we de message memma mo be 5 minutes nanka Yirasam Jonah ne nasama waka se ye educational system no ye hia total overhauling no na mode kankakra ede amaye na fe de asore so ewo ho the honorable me ba so na mode hona
yeah before me ba hon enti kakra bi mfi menu yi
okay
Galamsey issues no okay ye kase e be koso aye sa Galamsey issues NDC MPP ni ade na me say egu yem nim da because ko kawie ya na me so ma start references and this time say don't forget say me with pure mining community I mean no ka say me am kro ma yam free apa da jira west e kro no half of it pesos mines large scale mining company Australian company ye two kro no and ya say ye ko relocate omo ya ko sit down for baby am omo ni ye two omo nyina half of the time every kro no mu say mo kwatena ho na baby ana mo tini nyina gold o di be two gold o last game no to be ankape this small scale mining whatever your person friend no it's not just about these boys na eko tu amana ekutu no me say normal we be ko no the entire community the economy nyina depends on this mining activities entire local economy na woni nyina na bia na ye based on the mining it's not about the boys MAAME ai bi ho na osoro be kwa akonu aduane ato nkora be kwa obi obekwa akoto ni isi ho mo obi an rent landlords
at the end of the day omutu wi a
Anything I make sure say there must be a proper way I mine the gold, you know. Proper way. Because those boys the entire economy depends on it. Those places never here. Be an David no team and we see na bro sign, we see nice buildings, all these are coming up. Did that stop mentality no emwa? I'm saying finding ways as long as a gold nankasa no any illegal product ni there. You find ways because the only thing I know money special man issues and they no. Now the rest so almost say you know there can be better methods. The same way as those large scale guys, you know, they destroy lands, but we are they reclaim the lands and reforestation, maybe a cash crops and that's whatever be near you also. It's you find a better way at the small scale level or whatever levels, you know. You bet me methods are the best track good, no. Yen say yen sassy. That is the way to go. And this simple thing, ye BT if you come punch him reswa be now you go so fight your who ne go so BT what is wrong with us? Ye ni adwen e betumi di adwen hu say ye use some method way ye strategy go na be boa yen na ya preserve your river ya preserve your forest ya say we no so e dey man say ye bedwen na ye hu say you know if you say the only way I say yem kuntokwa NDC or we chairman we chairman we no I don't believe in that because I'm from that area and I know how the local economy looking to improve if really your approach you know refined approach now between abwa not just the local economy but I mean as a country no as a whole.
No but wait the time no kopa.
Time no konti minua penny Samjona say Samjona me fi say wa bobra pa o man ye company for you know say e no me fi den chane o kon de no man e fi that side. I mean it's a household name not even say of area how and that side.
Everybody knows
yes sir. It is such people radically almost the agent ba I will say yesum an ye hwehwe mu na papa ne tambia so na we are not robots. No so just say don bebe bia no na just say do be ka bia ne asum trasa yesum ni ebobo ho because the bia me I believe in critical thinkers. People bet me think outside the box and not just flow with the normal and run here in the same thing because no. This will be the idea be especially effort addition young overhaul. Now at the end of the day, I think say the new Minister for Education. So I've been listening to him. He seems to be singing the same song. He say overhaul your education, you know, and a boy in as of Maya. Why not?
Sam Jonah advice a idea near Canada by a Tabakasi NDC and MPP issues. Mane Canada say yes school system say yan share yan kwada be ko school na wie oh
empezem who gas na ye Canada na bezen clarification keke
Ghana for NDC di enim
what na kunye so 27 good years 27 good years just enya ofere Ghana party be na di o me so more than if independence
yet 20 something years na we say
no month me an 20 something years
we ya say we convert even your school into even from polytechnic to universities we ya long time for schools into betwa ewia na no school to even improve those issues. That is what we have done.
The resource amudi.
Let me say the bio.
Coher resource.
And I may say eno obi sa question me say na Ghana school na ye kwa ewia na ewia anope na ewia.
No free ho.
Na yi ni free because what school system no.
Why na catch it?
Amwa.
Ebi awa
that bio tio. That time na we
babies.
No, that bio I've gone to that school.
That time them say na encourage absenteeism.
That is
every day.
No, it encourages.
The family and you break it down as absent.
Then family.
Yeah, time e kustu anopa. You put asa akwa wi ano. O ma me no papa mu fi a. Who born dog. So because
studies have shown
headmaster kwami have show o fi do akwa.
Contribute more to truancy of school in school. According to me can say me wia.
Because Ghana no anya kra.
And America say those are the issues. And since they close to you break that one to have one system school no. Eboa school. we went on to even go to the extent say, for free feeding uncle school to allow your more. Oh, me come man Ghana.
What's the word NDC? No more no more challenge you. Yes. It
was Ghana for NDC.
If school feeding in buy no.
Man, they buy.
Then that I use friends at school.
Man, they buy.
They be free at school. Educate the private schools. Not first school feeding. Almost 30 years no. Now tomorrow I can school feeding.
You see?
This
is where you get it wrong. Thinking so be a quite much rich.
I mean flow.
I mean, 5 minutes and I said, okay. Beginning of the spell, but
challenge now. You want to say, I'll share schools, no, timetable, no COVID, any green traffic light in the no. That is why reforms way among first reforms issues. Indeed, the Minister of Education, I'm happy. Okay, you can say free education because young come slowly. Then you then we can that issues no can say they be in the midst of education TSA say the always sika betimi atua no omontua sa sika
that is false.
That is false. In fact, the Minister of Finance who give money to
yes I remember
who gives it is made that right from the word go.
Minister of Education
it right from the word go that option was there. The most so called information
then okay
they say right from the word go, Ken Oforiata, Minister of Finance, Ebeka say most so-called rich people now. What's the most more that option? Just tell me one NDC person or to me contribute towards it.
Only me say,
what
law I am saying. Only me say, all the Rasta co school has because of NJ. Say, law say, me into school fees or because school fees. And yet,
illegal. One can say, illegal receipts. Obama receipt. Okay, finance minister.
What this kind of say? Because there's no option for you to pay.
PTA.
I am happy. Say issues whereby we should look at it. Young school, holistic, very very important. And the government should don't see say we are failing in how to handle our schools. I mean, also one. It's about Ghana. It's about the future. It's about the quality of education. And I think that the government must listen and take advice from it.
But in any case, there can be difference be any education minister system of the there's nothing new in it. But for the mechanic, oh, there be.
So I'm saying
there's nothing new. It is more people don't know but to be ended against it.
With our educational system. But some Jonah is speaking at the right time, they say. In fact, in the lectures, in our culture of silence, in even I mean, I say, but minimum you know. Can I Japan issue a time stake like this at least some kind of serious crime? So I'm passing what information MPP for air for Ghana as here. It should act on it now. It should act on it. Say when MPP they lose or may lose election 2024. More form problem be kind of problem na dey be so man in 2020. So that be so say Ghana problem na because of no say the say na how say MPP for you na say this win a na be fa one time no. One family na now do one at say.
Me that say Madi. Me sure mo pass mo ba I was your boy Penny for me and Honorable Benjamin Aye, former NPP MP for Upper Dencha West constituency. And Amadi Jebrel, former NDC National Deputy Organizer, I'm paying for me that must pass and them by ye. And Eddie may be a phone lines and I'm a multi-million biaka. Message it so Abase, Papa, Mokaila Jonas inside Kerry. And was it maybe we have forgotten NDC has a solid track record of polishing abroad daylight to be a historic truth. So I plead with Ghanaians to remember the wise saying, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. No other act better on the way Abanos Mami Soja. You can never fight criminals while your house is full of criminals. Same way Nanado can't fight illegal mining whilst his appointees are busy doing it with impunity. Abele Duwe-Finungwa, it's my prayer that President will sack majority of MMDC's power because most of them did not help their MPs at all. Good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH. For the armed robbery to stop, the government should bring back the firing squad. Nigeria saw that the armed robbery was a problem for Nigeria. So if you do robbery, you are shot to death. Mistake the way if it's a woman and Abba and was say good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH. The NDPP government failed to plan and implement the free SH policy well, and that's why it's in a serious crisis. There be a telephone line so now at 024 0302 243 540. Hello.
Hello, Miniaba.
My
Miniaba.
yo, Bacho Mitio.
Bacha ya let this and a few of officer town.
Okay.
Mamma, me mamma have a kumsi, and a lawyer Jumkuma, and now Musisa Bo, Gitaka, organizer. I wish Galamsey once in Yakaya. Mera MPP, Yaba Boma, Cassa, you be 200 more. You go see a year and this for Sonamo, or share Moka, the Omodomoba, or Shagana for Yamama Motu. But Virginia Manina, Machine Mammy Bria, Coswa, Precisia, and then Ghana and kind. Yes, a family perfect pound. And this is for ya, Sakusek said, yes, among Kunuma. Mra, ye Pomo, me catch up, me catch my people, na ye cripple drivers. Moses about peace from a new in Obaho.
Medase, Yaya, and I yet saying, and can Oban was a little Obana bet you. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Many ambre.
Good afternoon.
Who didn't baby? I'm for it, you.
Yo, Mami, I will Mami fa Mincha Ukasa.
For and Tian, Miss Young, go straight. What say?
And Kofoki Casa Bakaso Baduma, Chiabisu, questions I'll be telling the way Anna is there, who feel like for Pisan.
In favor, be a mesum of my Ghana, I go to ask me and call
Kakadia can say, Galamsey, I can't watch a man yin. And this is no trust or Ghana. Oh, you want to say Aromaco, sending Hanuman, Romano Moka, Romaco Conte. Or so to know about in Nancy wine. And this is for ya no more Galamsey site on Cocae. Want to buy a best what you ever want to Akusadi and Paboni or Pesamo baby. Oh, I we are not to and so you say, and so you say.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon.
Mami Soja.
Papa.
Mame Gada.
Me ba jo mi tie wo ebre ni ho yenko.
Ewie me ma wadwuma pa na adwuma so wa ya ma o man Ghana. Eyewa unia nana amu akunu na sum ewa fuwe. MAAME BIAMAH. The MAAME agrada se wa sakra. Obi bia we buni bia no onfort bakuna de ensan fama no ansa baka se wa sakra. No omu amanfo enhwe nya ne hu yi. No baka se wa sakra wa fanyame. Sanya sakwa na anazo wo so be afia sintina o so sakra na. And man born the other fiasi, Apataka will be out of Abasania and someone who our so. No matter Galamsey fighting so on my man now. And in the back of walk, you Sonny and Sas and at Tema, you know, to be a young pen for the Taya. Obanyaska Accra is Sujaban on Avenue.
You,
young Mamba, young Punta Galamsey.
Medasepa. We need to start prosecuting these Galamsey people in this country. I think they don't want to respect the laws. So action must be taken as soon as possible. Way if in Shraba, Anelka, or the free Ashama constituency. Hello.
Yeah, Obapa.
Good afternoon. But you didn't be afraid.
The champion for sending Adams and Flifley, Ashama.
You too.
My power. Madin to Blila, Wakata, I'm a maniac, Papa, Yamia Sumdian. Kaka Mekane, Chrome High, one. Masa yesi ya solidina the answer nyina ene me sai ene me jinsamu MPP ban egu Ghana wo sai niema wo krom ha dunia ba MPP ban an kan Ghana for say Galamsey wo betu ase eyada na predia yensuo ni aye court sebe milo ani aye court sebe ti e kwa na ase ba MPP aban wa ba so beda da Ghana for ama Ghana for ye di yaw say so Bible like bibia ya totum ye kwa na say ba Ghana for menye study 2024 ye nwa intention this and this bad ya mu say bibia betima ya kama oni nyame nya adwuma ba
da sipi wonso ni nyame enye adwuma na we if you concerned Ghanaian one of my regards to Abankwaya MPP treasurer ask Kennedy Japan that he's saying government appointees cannot buy land and properties legitimately. Government should do well on security, Galamsey, energy and poultry, fishing industry. Eti ose aban bomodin hwe ho beye hu adwuma amaye. Wala nyo the way free aketiano say everyone talks, let's do overhauling in our educational system, yet no one can pinpoint which direction we should go and how we should do things. Oh. When so the abano say agrada 419. Them she share all his property. Oforian Ponsam did the same, but later on, that's it. Now, what I say, comments are the way for Pilatoon, the most hard-working president ever in Ghana's history is His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Nana, do we hear greetings to Honorable Sarah Adjoasa for MP for Domkwa Benya? The hand messages in ABC. As a Dankoma production crew headed by Joe Damia Dumakjeri Osajuma Boy, Frema Abankro, a producer from afar. And the many answer them Frema SO AM, which I am to more live over Facebook. So Emma will share what to me share yen do comment by in I say. Most so amutimi enya kwenya efre so aseda enko emfa emma munyina. Me din e de mami BIAMAH AKWAFO. Me sorry so e de. Me nua Bema Ola Michael e betra se